This is Ace Moneymaker, and I am your new agent. My boy Ryan Newman tells me that you are quite the hot prospect. Well, listen up, because Ryan's got a Featherlite modified ride, and he wants you to drive it this season. When you're done hanging up the phone, click on Select Event, and you can get your racing career started. You gotta trust me here, this deal is pure gold. I'll be calling you from time to time, so when I call you, I need you to do me a favor and pick up the phone. When you hear the phone ring, press the circle button to answer it. Alright, man, I'll talk to you later. Good luck, buddy. When you hear the phone ring, press the Y button to answer it. Alright, thanks, man. I'll talk to you later. Good luck, buddy. When you hear the phone ring, press the X button to answer it. Alright? Cool. Thanks, man. I'll talk to you later. Good luck, buddy. Hey, how's my favorite star? Hey, Ace knows how you're feeling, buddy. Being an up-and-coming superstar is pretty overwhelming. So listen up, and I'm going to tell you how to fight to the top. You're starting your career with a signed contract in the Featherlite Modifieds. That's where you're going to learn the basics. Ryan Newman and Old Ace here have taken care of all the contract details, so you don't have to worry about signing this one. So at the end of the season, this contract will be over, and you're going to have to go to the race shop to sign a new one. Now, Ace will have some new contracts waiting for you there already. You know Ace takes care of his boys. When you sign the contracts as a driver, remember, you don't own the team. All you have to do is worry about driving your little heart out on the track. When you sign a contract, all of the car upgrades, crew salaries, merchandise prices, and any other owner responsibilities will all be taken care of for you. The only thing you need to worry about is proving your talent on the modified series and making a name for yourself. Oh, and some cashola for the both of us. Once you start proving yourself out there, you'll be ready to move up to Craftsman trucks, then to the Busch series. That is, if you can handle the pressure. Sometime around this point, Ace recommends that if you have enough money, you buy your own team. Now, you can do this in the race shop, just like where you would sign your contracts. However, as an owner, you're going to have a lot more responsibility. You'll be in charge of the entire operation. Your fight to the top is structured so that you can compete as either a driver or an owner, or both. Either route you choose, your goal is simple. Make it to the Nextel Cup Series and become the next greatest driver of all time. You got to do this by winning 8 NASCAR Nextel Cup championships. I'm going to tell it to you straight for once. This is going to be tough. You have to deal with tough competitors, sponsors, fans, contracts, and team building to name a few. But you're a smart guy, and with a little help from Old Ace here, we're going to land you a prime ride in the Nextel Cup. I know you've got what it takes to be a champion. Now go out there and get him. It's time to go racing. Now, this is where you access all your race events. You can select the event you want to run here. However, sometimes you might encounter scheduling conflicts and you're going to have choices to make. You can also choose not to participate in an event, but you won't earn any points or money. Alright, now you've got a race under your belt, so it might be a good time to start checking out some of the other screens in the Fight to the Top main menu. Now head on over there and check them out. You're going to need to start getting familiar with all these screens and how they work. Way to go, buddy. You got a race under your belt. Congratulations to you. You're going to notice now that you have some new additional screens available to you in the Fight to the Top main menu, so head on over there and check them out. You'll need to start getting familiar with all of these screens and how they work. Hey, it's Ace. This is your race shop. From here, you can view and sign any driving contract offers in any racing series. You can also start up your own race team if you got the money. You can come back here during the season to view current driving contracts or to manage the race teams that you own. I see you found the season info menu. This is where all the info about the current racing season is stored. So from here, you can check your schedules, your standings, as well as any other pertinent yearly stats. Alright, bud, so this is the phone message screen. This is where you can read all your previously viewed phone messages, and there's some game tips that can only be viewed here in this section. It's Ace here. Now, prestige is the most important attribute that you can have. The big-time racing teams are attracted to drivers with high prestige. You'll also find that NASCAR fans are going to want to follow the good drivers, so increasing prestige is a good way to pick up fans. Strong finishes in your races, they'll earn you prestige points. So good luck with that, bud. Alright, listen up, because this is important. The way you drive will directly reflect the way the fans perceive you. It's a simple concept. You drive clean, and you can become a hero. But you drive dirty, and you're going to be thought of as a villain. Hey, buddy. And right now, you don't have much of a reputation on the track. You're kind of neutral in the eyes of the fans, as you can see by the meter on the main menu. Now, you're going to earn hero or villain points based on how you interact with other drivers on the track. You can get fans either way, so just be yourself. What's up, pal? It's Ace. Thought I'd mention that right now you have the ability to share draft. Now, share drafting is just that. you can share your draft with another driver. The other drivers are going to like that little extra help, so it's a good way of building friendships on the track. Take advantage of this if you're looking to be a hero out there. Okay, it's Ace again. Thought you might want the lowdown on the Intimidator feature. To do this, get up behind another car on the track and you can mess with their head and their aerodynamics. They may lose concentration or even control of their car and slide right up out of your way. Obviously, the other drivers won't like this too much, and you may make some enemies. Hey, but who cares? It's all about the bling, right? Hey, I forgot to mention something. Your share draft and intimidation abilities increase in strength as you increase your hero-villain status. So as your hero status grows, so does the power of your share draft. Now likewise, your power to intimidate grows right along with your villain rating, giving you the ability to intimidate with the best of them. Hey man, you are a real hero out there. You're driving clean, and you're racing like a true legend. Someone worthy of the Hall of Champions. Your fans are right there with you, so keep it up. You know, I almost forgot. You're going to start to see your share draft abilities increase as your hero status does. Man, I never could have imagined how much of a hero you are out there. They love you, buddy. Not as much as Ace, but they love you. You're respected by most everybody out there. More and more people are willing to share draft out there now with you, so you got to use that to your advantage. With your reputation, you shouldn't have any trouble making friends. Man, you are the bomb, dog. Your hero status is about as big as I've ever seen in this sport. You are truly untouchable, my friend. Ace's phone has been ringing off the hook today from drivers who are asking if you'll work with them next week. Awesome job, buddy. Boy, you are starting to look like a villain out there. You're really ticking off a lot of other drivers, but you know what? Your fans love it. You're good TV, buddy, so keep doing what you're doing. Oh yeah, just a reminder, your intimidating ability is growing even stronger now. Whoa, you have just ratcheted up your villain status a bit. Everyone's talking about you. Your ability to intimidate is the strongest it's been to date. Those other guys are running scared out there. Keep the pressure on them. Hey, old Ace likes your style. You are the ultimate villain out there. It is all about you. You didn't care who you had to step on to reach the top. Your fans are proud of you. Ace is proud of you. With your Intimidator ability being as strong as it is, they'll all be bowing down to you now. Now go out there and solidify your reputation as the toughest NASCAR driver ever. Whoa! Your prestige is really soaring these days, pal. Some good work out there. Let's try to keep those ratings up. You know, if you can do it, old Ace will guarantee you that he can make some great things happen for you. Great work on that prestige, pal. You're really starting to become one of the most powerful figures in the garage area. You keep doing what you're doing out there on the track, and the sky's the limit. Dude, you are Ace's golden boy. Your prestige is off the meters, and quite frankly, I feel like I'm stealing you, because you are just making my job too easy. With this prestige rating, we'll be getting only the best offers from now on. Some great work out there. I'm gonna go car shopping. Hey, I'll tell you what, your prestige rating's pretty low these days. You're gonna have to pick it up a little bit out there. We're not gonna be able to go anywhere in this sport. Let's get some decent finishes out there, bud. Ace has kids to feed. Oh man, your prestige really needs some work, buddy. Old Ace is doing what Ace can on his end. You're gonna have to pick it up out there on the track. Let's take it one race at a time, lock down some decent finishing positions. Now, if we can do that, you'll start to see an improvement. Hey, you know, I don't know what you're doing out there, but keep on doing it. These fans are crazy for you. I think I've gotten 4 bags full of mail here for you. Most of them smell like perfume. Great job, and I hope you like to read. Okay, it's Ace here again. Now, you've been working the fans real well, buddy. I've never seen so many people wearing your gear. I don't know how many autographs you've been signing these days, but go out there and sign some more. Hey, it's Ace. Man, you have to be feeling like you're in a boy band with the swarm of fans around you all the time. I cannot believe your fan support rating. It is insane. Keep up the good work. Hey, oh, wait, hold on, my other phone's ringing. What? Oh, dude, it's the guys from EA Sports, hold on. They want you for the cover of their game. Now, I told you you were popular. I gotta go wrap this up. Hey, man, I've been looking in the crowds lately, and I'm not seeing anyone out there wearing your colors. Now, you need to work on your fan support a little bit. If we can make some progress with this, it's gonna open up a lot of merchandise opportunities for us. All right, man, I gotta talk to you here. Our merchandising sales are at an all-time low, and I just looked at the current popular driver charts. You're nowhere to be found. You've got to work on your fan support, buddy. Try signing some more autographs for starters, and we can see if we can get this thing turned around. Great news, bud. Your fan base is growing bigger every day. Looks like they like what you're doing out there. All right, now. You've been losing fans over the past few weeks. You gotta start picking up your performance, or at least get out there and sign a few autographs. Okay, so every once in a while, your fans are gonna ask for autographs. Sign them or don't sign them, it's up to you. But let me tell you this, you ignore them for too long, and you're gonna lose fans. A good fan base is crucial for merchandise revenue. These people are brand loyal. They love to spend money. Make them spend it on you. Okay, it's Ace again, man. Now, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but your fans are getting a little testy. 3 times they've tried to get you to sign an autograph, and 3 times you've blown them off. Now, it's up to you, but if you keep dissing them like this, you're gonna lose some of your fan support. Take it from Ace. Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ace. And, you know what? You might want to listen to me here. Let me tell you, your fans, they buy your stuff, they scream for you at the track. You might want to give something back by signing an autograph every now and again. 3 times they've tried to get you to sign an autograph, and you've dissed them every single time. That's up to you, but if you keep upsetting them like this, you're gonna lose their support. Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ace. I need you to listen to me real quick. You know, your fans are your life's blood. They buy your stuff, they cheer for you at the track, and you're treating them like garbage. 3 times they've asked you to sign an autograph, and all 3 times, you've basically blown them off. Now, it's up to you, but if you keep acting like this, you're gonna have nobody wearing your shirts at the next race. Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ace. I got a simple concept to explain to you. If you support your fans support you. Easy, isn't it? So stop blowing them off when they ask you for an autograph. It's happened 3 times now, and they're gonna get fed up eventually, and they're gonna drop you and find some other driver to root for. That's up to you. You do what you want. If I were you, I'd start signing some autographs. Hey, what's going on, man? You know, I know the last thing you want to do before a race sometimes is sign autographs, but every now and again, you can find the time. 3 times now, you've dissed them 3 times. It's inexcusable. You gotta remember, these people line your pockets. More importantly, they line my pockets. So let's get out there and sign some autographs and keep our support alive.
It's Ryan. Just called to say you've been doing a great job out there. Keep it up.
Hey, it's Ace. Just called to say you've been doing a great job out there. Keep it up, buddy. Hey, it's Ace. So there's this charity race running this week, and you've been invited to run in it. Some of the best drivers are going to be there. Now, I'm going to post it in your schedule if you decide you want to run in it. Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ace. And it is time for you to give back to the community. That's why I've arranged for you to run in the charity race this week. That's right. Some of the best drivers in the world are going to be going head-to-head. You get to be in the fray. I'm going to post it on your schedule if you decide you want to run in it. Some of the best NASCAR drivers are going to be running in a charity race this week. Old Ace made a phone call to the organizer. You're in, buddy. Your popularity must be soaring, because only the most popular drivers are going to get to be there. I'll go ahead and put it on your schedule. Hey, they're running a charity race this week. I made a few calls, and if you're down with it, you're in. And I think this would really help your popularity, so it's up to you if you're up for it. Hey, what's going on? It's Ace. You know, there's this charity race running this week, and you've been invited to run in it. Now, some of the best drivers are going to be there, so I'm going to post it in your schedule if you decide you want to run in it. Hey, buddy. It's old Ace here. It's a great opportunity coming up for you to run in a charity race. Now, we're talking about you going bumper to bumper with some of the best drivers out there. It's going to be a great experience. I highly recommend you run in it, but you don't have to. I'll just post it on your schedule. You decide what you want to do. What's going on, buddy? That's right. Good old Ace Moneymaker here. I'm going to tell you about this charity race that we're running this week. I've pulled some strings, gotten you an invite. You're going to be going head-to-head with some of the best drivers out there. So I'm going to post it on your schedule, and if you decide you want to run it, please do. Hey, it's Ace. I'm here to talk to you about charity. That's right. You got a charity race running this week, and you've been invited to do it. This is big, high-profile stuff, buddy, so you might want to consider it. You're going to be going against some of the best drivers that are out there. I'll post it on your schedule, and you can decide if you want to do it. Hey, what's going on, buddy? It's Ace. How much do I love you? So much, I've worked out something that's not going to pay me a dime, but it's going to get you exposure. It's a charity race that's running this week, and you have been invited to run in it. We're talking the best drivers that are going to be there. It's going to be great competition for you and a phenomenal experience. I'll post it on your schedule, and then you can decide what you want to do. Hey, what's going on? That's right, it's Ace. You know, some of the best drivers in the world are going to be at this charity race that's running this week, and I have gotten you an invitation to be in it. That's right. If you want to go head-to-head with the best, and all for a good cause, I'm going to post it on your schedule. You can figure out what you want to do. Nice job in that charity race, buddy. People really starting to take notice of you. Hey, buddy, just wanted to call you to remind you to take advantage of the qualifying sessions out there. If you don't, we're going to start in the back of the pack, and that makes it so much harder for you to work your way through the field. Hey, I've got some great news. There's a Craftsman truck team that wants to run a test session with you. If you do well, they may offer you a driving contract. Check your calendar and season info, and you can confirm the date. Hey man, I got some great news for you. We got a Craftsman truck team that can't wait to get a test session going with you. Now, you gotta do well on this one because if you do, they could offer you a driving contract. So check the calendar and the season info, and you can confirm the date. Good news, buddy, good news. Old Ace has lined up a test session for you with a Craftsman truck team. Now, we're talking this is the ticket to that circuit, so do well for me, alright? Check your calendar and the season info to find out when the day is. What's going on, man? You seem to be raising some eyebrows out there. Old Ace has lined up a test session for you with the Craftsman truck team. This is your ticket, buddy, so go to the calendar and the season info, and you can find out when it is. It's Ace here. Great news, buddy. Another Craftsman truck team called and wants to see you drive. Now, I've got another test session set up for you. If you feel like it, give it a go. We'll see what happens. Check your calendar for the details. I'll give you a call afterwards and let you know how it went. Good luck. What's up, man? It's Ace. Great news, buddy. Another Craftsman truck team is called, and they want to see you in the driver's seat. We got a test session all set up and ready to go, so if you feel like it, give it a try. We'll see what happens. So check your calendar for the details. I'll give you a ring afterwards and let you know how it went. Good luck, buddy. Hey, what's going on, Chief? It's Ace, and I have got another test session lined up for you with a Craftsman truck team. And you know what? This time, they called me. That's how popular you are, buddy. So, give it a go out there. We'll check it out, see what happens. Go to the calendar section, make sure you get the date right. I'll give you a ring afterwards, and we'll go over how it went. Break a leg. Hey, buddy. Good old Ace Moneymaker here with yet another opportunity for you. We got a Craftsman truck team that wants to see you drive, so this test session is all ready to go. Now, hopefully you're going to want to do this, because I got to tell you, this is a great opportunity. Check your calendar, get the details, and then I'll get with you afterwards, and we'll review. Good luck, buddy. Ace here with some more phenomenal news for you. There's a Busch Series team that wants you to run a test session. Now, if you do well, you're looking at a driving contract, so check your calendar and season info to confirm the date. Hey, guy, it's Ace here. And you know what? I'm always working for you. I have you a Busch Series team that wants to run a test session. Now, we're talking a chance to move up to a new series, so make it count. Go to the calendar and the season info and confirm the date. What's up, guy? You know what? You might be kissing the Craftsman Truck Series goodbye, because I have got you a test session with a Busch Series team. That's right, I know, I'm the greatest. But so are you. That's why you're going to do well in it, and they're going to make you an offer, I'm convinced. So check out the calendar and season info, and make sure you're there. Hey, it's Ace. Got some fantastic news for you, pal. Another Busch Series team called, and they want to test your skills. I've got a test session set up for you. If you feel like it, go have a go at it. We're going to see what happens. So check your calendar for the details, then I'll give you a ring, we'll touch base, see how it went. Good luck to you, buddy. What's going on, buddy? It's Ace. Why don't you check out your calendar section, because I've got a test session all set up and ready for you. If you're ready to graduate from trucks to cars, a Busch Series team is interested in having you drive for them. So again, go to your calendar section, check it out, we'll get together later, and we'll plot our next move. How are things going with Ace's favorite client? I'll tell you how they're going. Beautifully. You're doing so well out there that I've been able to convince a Busch Series team to give you a test session. That's right, they want to see your skills. So if you feel like you're up to the challenge, check out your calendar, look at the details, and then I'll call you, and we'll see how we take it from there. What's going on, buddy? It's Ace here. Do you like driving the trucks? Because if you're ready to graduate to cars, I've got a test session lined up with a Busch Series team. That's right, you heard me correctly. I know you want to give it a go, so why don't you go to your calendar section, check out when it is, and then I'll give you a ring later and we'll catch up. What's up, buddy? It's Ace here. Who loves you, baby? This is the big one. There's a Nextel Cup team that wants you to run a test session. Now, if you do well on this one, you're looking at the big-time driving contract. Check your calendar and season info, confirm the date. Make sure you're there. Hey there. Who's the greatest? That's right, Ace. No, wait, you. Well, we're both great. You know why? Because you've been doing some great driving, and that has led me to get you a test session with a Nextel Cup team. That's right, the big time, baby. This is your shot. I know you're going to do your best, and you're going to wow them, baby. Check out the calendar in season info, and make sure you're there. What's going on, man? Let me ask you a question. How would you like to race for a Nextel Cup team? Don't answer. I already know the answer. It's yes. And how do you do this? You go to the test session that old Ace has lined up for you with a Nextel Cup team. No, I'm not kidding. If you do well here, they're going to offer you a driving contract, and you're going to be on the main circuit, buddy. So go to your calendar and season info. Make sure you show up and wow them. Hey, it's Ace, buddy. I got 2 words for you. Nextel Cup. That's right. That's how good Ace is. I've already gotten you a test session with a team. We're talking major, big-time driving contract if you can get it done. Money just rolling in. So check your calendar section, confirm the date, and we are on our way to the big time. What's going on? How's my favorite driver? It's Ace, buddy. This is the news you've been waiting for. You got another Nextel Cup team that called, and they want to see you out on the track. I've got the test session all ready and scheduled for you, so give it a go. We'll check out what happens. Take a look at your calendar for the details, then we'll touch base afterwards, and we'll talk about how it went. Good luck to you, man. Don't blow it. Hey, it's Ace, and I have got news to end all news. You have a test session with a Nextel Cup team. That's right. High five. All right, well, you can't do that over the phone, but that's cool. I need you to go to the calendar section and then see what you want to do. Sign up for the test session. I will get with you later, and we'll talk about your move to the big time. What's up, buddy? It's your old pal Ace, super agent. I have got yet another Nextel Cup team chomping at the bit to get you in the driver's seat. So if you want to do this test session, and please tell me that you do, you can get yourself on the Nextel Cup circuit by going to your calendar section, looking at the details, and then later on, old Ace and you, we're going to call each other, we'll get together, and then we'll talk about our next move. What's going on, man? It's Ace. And if you are ready to move to the big time, and you should be, I'm telling you, a Nextel Cup team wants you. That's right, another test session for my favorite client. Why don't you go over there to the calendar section, look at when the day is, make sure it's convenient for you, and then we'll talk about you moving up to the next level, baby. What's going on, man? It's Ace Moneymaker, your favorite agent, and I've gotten my favorite client. That's you. Yet another Nextel Cup team ready to get you in a car for a test session. I know you're going to want to do this, so go to the calendar section, look over the details, and then I'll get with you later. I just got a call from one of the premier teams on the circuit, and they have an opening on their team. Now they're inviting drivers to run in test sessions, and old Ace here, he hooked you up and got you scheduled. So go to the season info and check your calendar for the time and place. Hey, that test session you ran went really well. They just called me and told me that they were quite impressed. We'll be getting a phone call from them later in the year. What's going on, man? I just got off the phone with that team, and let me tell you, that test session was phenomenal. You did great. I knew you had it in you, and I know that we're going to be hearing from them later on in the year. What's going on, pal? It's old Ace here with some great news. I just got off the phone with the people at that test session, and they loved you. We're going to be getting a phone call from them, and the sky's the limit. Hey, man, what a great test session you had. I knew that my favorite client was going to get it done. I just talked to them. They can't get over how wonderful you were, so I'm pretty sure that we're going to be hearing from them, and you're going to be on your way. What's going on, guy? Awesome, phenomenal news from Ace to you. That test session that you ran, you were amazing. You blew them away, and I've talked to them already. I'm sure I'm going to talk to them later in the year about your deal, so let's keep our fingers crossed. You did great, baby. Awesome. What is going on, big dog? That test session, phenomenal work. Great job. I just got off the phone with those people. They just loved you. They were so impressed with you that I know I'm going to be getting a phone call from them later in the year about you. Hey, you know, Ace thinks you did pretty good out there. Now, they say they might give me a call later and tell me the details, so I'll let you know what happens. Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ace. You know, I thought you did pretty good out there at that test session, but I don't know. I couldn't really get a bead from the guys that you drove for, so I don't know. Let's keep our fingers crossed, and then I'll let you know if I hear from them. Hey, buddy. It's Ace. And you know, if it were up to me, I'd already have you in a major deal. But you know what? I gotta hear back from these guys. Hopefully you did well enough to impress them. We'll find out. Hey, what's going on, man? How's my favorite client? You know, I thought you did pretty well out there in that test session, but, you know, I'm not the one making the call. I gotta talk to these people. Hopefully I'll hear from them pretty soon, and then I'll fill you in on what's going on. Hey, man, it's Ace. I thought that test session went pretty well. I'm not sure what you thought. Unfortunately, I don't know what they thought either. But as soon as I hear from them, I'll give you a call and let you know. What's going on, dog? It's Ace Moneymaker. I wish I had some news for you, but you know what? I just can't get a read on these guys as to how they thought you did in that test session. But you know what? As soon as Ace knows, you'll know. I think you did pretty good out there. They said they might give me a call later and give me the details. I'll let you know what happens. All right, man. I gotta be honest with you. You really gotta work on your skills out there. That test session did not go well at all. I wouldn't expect these guys to call us back. But don't worry, though. Old Ace is gonna make some calls. We'll get you hooked up with another session. All right, man. You really gotta work on your skills out there. That test session didn't go well at all. I wouldn't expect these guys to call us back. But you don't need to worry, because Old Ace is always on the case. I'll make some calls. We'll try and hook up another session. All right, man, come on. What went on at that test session? You were acting like you've never driven a car before. It was horrible. These guys aren't going to call us. You don't need to worry, though, because no matter how poorly you do, Ace is the best at what he does, and he'll get you another session. Come on, dog. What, did you forget how to drive a car in a week? That test session was awful. There's no way in heck we're ever getting these guys to call us. So I'm going to go work on getting you some others test sessions. You work on not embarrassing yourself. Hey, what's going on, man? Did you dye your hair blue and not tell me? Because you're driving like an old lady out there. That test session was horrible. There's no way you're going to get a contract driving like that. But that doesn't mean Ace isn't going to work for you and get you some more test sessions. You just need to make the most of these new opportunities I'm going to get you. All right, it's time for you to step it up if you want Ace to keep getting you these test sessions. What were you doing out there? These guys aren't going to call us, man, so don't hold your breath. It's all right, though. I'm on it. I'll see what I can do about getting you something else lined up. All right, dude. I went to that test session to check you out, and it was one of the more painful experiences of my life, and I've passed a kidney stone. You know what you need to do? You need to get behind the wheel, start practicing, and Old Ace is going to line you up with another test session somewhere down the line. Man, you really rubbed that guy the wrong way out there. What did you do? I mean, whatever it was, he called me up, and he demanded an apology. Now, I told him I'd give him a call back. Now, if you apologize, he probably won't be as angry the next time you meet. Now, if we ignore him, he might be miffed at you for a little while. Now, what do you want me to say? What do you mean, how do I not know what happened? Of course I watched the race. I'll tell you what, you have managed to get that guy pretty hot under the collar. He even called me up looking for you to see what the deal was. I told him I'd get back to him after I talked to you. So tell me, how do you want me to handle this? Oh, man, I'll tell you what, I don't know what you did, but you managed to get that guy pretty hot under the collar. He was calling me up, looking to see what was going on. I didn't know what to tell him. I figured I needed to talk to you first. So tell me, how do you want me to handle this? Man, I'll tell you what, I don't know what happened, but you got that guy steamed. He's livid, and now he wants to know from me what's going on. How do I know? I'll get back to him for you if you like. I need you to tell me what to say. All right, man, I need you to help me out here. I got this guy on the phone. He is more than ticked off. Now, I don't know what exactly happened, but I told him that I'd talk to you and then get back to him. So what message do you want me to send? All right, you know what? Part of the job of being an agent is cleaning up my clients' messes, and you have left me with a grand one, my friend. What are you doing? This guy is so ticked off he can't even speak. So now I gotta call you and find out what's going on. What do you want me to do? You want me to apologize? You want me to tell him to pound sand? What? All right, I don't know what you think you're trying to prove out there, but having people call me up all ticked off is not how I want to spend my day. So I need you to help me out. Tell me what I'm supposed to tell this guy. He's livid. He's beside himself. I'll tell you what, you have managed to get this guy madder than a wet hen. He is so upset right now. He's calling me to find out what's going on. I'm talking to you now. I need to know what kind of message to take to him. If I were you, I'd apologize unless you want him running you down for the rest of the season. It's Ace, buddy. I'm telling you, you're going to have to start picking it up a little in the standings. If we're going to contend for the championship, you're going to have to start finishing a little better out there. Let's try kicking it up a notch. Hey, what's going on, man? Come on, pick it up for me, buddy. You're not doing so hot. We can't contend for a championship with this kind of performance. Hey, what's going on, man? I gotta tell you, you're not driving up to your potential. You could be a champion in this league. Start driving like it. Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ace. You're not doing so hot in the standings there. You know what I mean? If you want to compete for the championship, you're gonna have to do a little bit better. I know I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Ace is just here for a little bit of encouragement, buddy. Hey, what's going on, man? As you can see, and as everybody that's a fan of yours can see, you're not doing so well. That's all right. You got to think about those little kids out there that look up to you and start kicking some butt, making them proud. What's going on, man? Seriously, what's going on with you? You're not doing so hot. You need to pick it up a little bit, start finishing higher in the races. I don't know what you need to do. I'm just your agent. Talk to your crew chief, talk to whoever, but let's get it going. All right. Not too bad out there so far. You're hanging in there in the standings, but we're gonna have to kick it into high gear from here on out if we plan on being contenders for this thing. Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ace. You know, I gotta tell you, when I signed you, I wasn't looking for mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to continue to be mediocre, you can do it on somebody else's time. Otherwise, let's kick it up and start contending for the championship here. All right, not bad out there so far. You're hanging in there in the standings. But you know what? You gotta kick it into high gear from here on out if you want to be a contender in this thing. All right, you're not doing too poorly out there. I mean, you're not doing too well either, but that's all right. That's all right. I know you've got it in you to get up there and become a contender before the end of the season. Hey, what's going on, man? You know, you're doing all right out there. But is my favorite client gonna settle for all right? No, he's not. He wants a championship just like Ace does, so kick it up a notch, buddy. Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ace. I gotta tell you, you're doing pretty well out there so far. You keep hanging in there, and we are gonna be going places, baby. Hey, what's going on, man? You know, you're doing all right out there so far, and that's great and everything, but you have got more in you. You know you do. Hey, what's going on, man? You know who believes in you? Old Ace believes in you. Just because you haven't been setting the world on fire doesn't mean there's not great things to come. Man, you are tearing it up out there lately, and your positions in the standings are proof of it. So keep on finishing like you've been doing, and we'll be right in there in the hunt at the end. Oh, man, are you on fire out there lately? Oh, wow, seriously, look at your standings position. It's phenomenal. You keep finishing like that, and we're going to be right in the hunt at the end. Oh, man, I cannot tell. You are blowing me away out there. And you're blowing away the competition, too. Look at your place in the standings. I'm telling you, there is nothing that you can't do, including win this championship, so keep it up, buddy. Well, you are just a natural in a race car, aren't you? Look at you. Look at the standings. Look at all those people that are beneath you. That's right. It's going to be everybody on the circuit by the time the season is done if you can keep this up. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's destiny knocking, baby. And you're going to answer the door at the end of the season. You keep driving the way you're driving. Wow. I was impressed with you from the beginning, but you just take it to new heights every time you get behind the wheel. This is fantastic. I cannot wait to see you hoist that championship trophy at the end. You know you've got it in you, baby. Ace knows you've got it in you. All you got to do is keep up what you've been doing. Holy Toledo and Mother of Pearl, I cannot believe how well you have been doing. This is just fantastic driving on your part, and you know what? I credit your agent, me. That's right. I'm the reason you're doing so well, because you have confidence when you have somebody like Ace telling you how phenomenal you are. That's right, you're the best, baby. You keep on doing what you're doing, and we're gonna ride you to the championship. Wow, you know what? I mean, I gotta tell you, when I'm at the track, your fans go crazy because you are gonna win the title. They know it, you know it, I know it. You just keep finishing like you've been doing, and we'll be right in the hunt at the end. Wow, that's quite the season you had there. Well, now that you've got your first full season under your belt, we need to start thinking long term. What's your career path going to be? Let me tell you, you got two options as you go forward. Option one, you can continue to race for an owner by signing contracts in the race shop screen. Now, the upside to signing contracts is that all you have to worry about out there is driving and posting good finishes on the track. Now, the second option you have available to you is team ownership. Once you've made enough dough, you can buy a racing team. Now, with this comes a lot of responsibility because you're in charge of the entire operation from top to bottom. If you want to buy a team, you head to the race shop and pick the series that you're interested in. Hey, it's Ace. So, I gotta tell you, there's some big-name drivers retiring these days. You keep increasing your prestige rating, maybe I can work out some testing sessions for you to take over their rides. Hey, we got some big-name drivers retiring this year. You keep your prestige up next season, and old Ace here is going to make sure you get some seat time in their cars. I just got off the phone with some team owners, and it looks like there's going to be some drivers retiring this season. Now, you work on your prestige, Ace is going to work on getting some testing sessions lined up. Okay, Ace has made a few calls, and you've got some new contract offers on the table. If you're thinking of switching teams, go to the race shop and take a look. I think you're going to like them. Hey, what is up, you old goat? Are you ready to start racing for a new team? Because I know Ace is ready to start getting tchotchkes from some other sponsors. I'm telling you, you want to test the waters. Old Ace has some stuff lined up. I'm making calls, I'm pounding the pavement. So go to the race shop, check out what I've done for you. Hey, it's Ace. Let me tell you something, buddy. You know why you're my favorite client? Because you give me negotiating power. You want to know how much power I get? Go to the race shop, and I've got contract offers that you are going to want to see. Hey, it's Ace with some great news here, buddy. Got some new contract offers for you to look over. why don't you swing by the race shop if you want to go over them? Hey, it's Ace. I don't know if you're interested, but I've been working on some new contract offers for you. Thought you might want to test the waters in a new ride. Head on down to the race shop if you're interested. Hey, what do you say there, pal? You ready to start racing for a new team? Thought you might be looking to test the waters somewhere else, so I've been busy making calls and putting together some new contract offers for you. Now, they're there on the table for you at the race shop, so go have a look. You know, Ace has been making a few phone calls for you. And you know what? I already have new contract offers lined up and on the table. So if you've been considering switching teams, you can go to the race shop, take a look, tell me what you think. Hey, buddy. Old Ace has been out there making some phone calls, pounding the pavement, and I've got some great new contract offers all ready for you. So, if you think you might want to switch teams, go to the race shop and check out the offers. I think you're going to like them. Hey, it's Ace. Always happy to talk to my favorite client. But you know what I like more than you? Money. And I know you like money more than me. That's why I've been out there getting contract offers for you. So if you want to switch teams, maybe make a little extra bling, as the kids say, go to the race shop, take a look at them. I'm telling you, I think you're going to like them. Hey, it's old Ace here, working overtime for you. I got new contract offers all ready for you. So if you want to switch teams, and let me tell you, with the offers these guys are making, I recommend it. Go to the race shop and take a look at it. I'm telling you, you'll love it. Hey, what do you say, pal? You know what my mom used to say to me? Ace? That's right, she called me Ace. Variety is the spice of life. That's why you need to get ready to start racing for a new team. Now, maybe you don't want to, I don't know, but before you say anything, look through what I've lined up for you. The offers are on the table for you at the race shop. Check them out before you make a decision. Hey, buddy, you know, you gotta start answering your phone. I've been leaving you a ton of messages lately, and you've never even listened to them. Come on, man, you're starting to hurt Ace's feelings. Hello? Hello? It's Ace, and I need you to start answering your phone, guy. I've been leaving you message after message, and you never listen to a one of them. Come on now. How am I supposed to make you money if we can't communicate? Come on now. Why aren't you answering your phone? It's not that difficult. I'm trying to talk to you here. I'm trying to get you more money. And I can't do that if you won't answer. All right, that's it. You're not my favorite client anymore. If you start listening to messages, you'll be my favorite client, because I keep leaving them for you, and you're not answering. Please answer. I need you to answer. Come on, guy, why don't you answer your phone? Look at all the messages that have piled up. It can't be that difficult to listen to them. I know it's not that difficult to listen to them. So help a brother out, would you? Why don't you answer your phone? Is it me? It can't possibly be me because Ace is wonderful. So it's gotta be you. Listen to your messages. It's not that hard. We're trying to make money here, buddy. Help me out. Oh, come on. Why don't you answer your phone? Am I scary? Am I not making you money? I know I'm making you money. Just listen to your messages, buddy. They keep piling up. I'm telling you, you'll be better off in the long run if you listen to Ace. Come on, man. You think I leave you messages for my health? No, I leave it for you because you can make money from me. Listen to your messages. Come on, buddy. It's not that difficult. You know something, buddy? I usually don't admit this to a machine, but I'm a sensitive cat. And you not answering my messages? That hurts me. That hurts me deep. You know, working as a driver can be cool, but wouldn't it be nice to start your own race team? Well, you know, you save up enough money, and you can do it. As an owner, you have a lot more control over your day-to-day operations. You can also determine the visual style of your cars and your racing gear. So if you ever decide to give ownership a try, head to the race shop and buy a team. But keep in touch with old Ace. Way to go, buddy. Looks like you've got enough money to buy yourself a race team. It's great work on your part. But you know you can only buy a race team once your current contract expires. So if you still have enough money at the end of the season, you can buy a team in the race shop. Hey buddy, what's going on out there? You're going into debt now. Now I've arranged a couple loans to keep you driving, but you're gonna have to try a little harder out there. Get yourself back into black. You know, Ace don't take no IOUs. It's me, it's Ace over here. Now you know driving in every single event on your schedule can be stressful and time consuming, so why not hire a driver to run some of the events for you? That's right. You can hire a driver to run a season for you, at a price. Now one thing to remember though, you can only hire and release drivers between weeks. Hey, it's Ace. I just wanted to talk to you about this garage area. Select Team Design to modify your team colors, numbers, and paint schemes. You can also upgrade your car's performance capability at the tune-up screen. Hey, it's Ace, man. Your pit crew needs some Craftsman truck training. You're losing too much time in those pits. Valuable time. And when you have some extra cash, go to the pit crew screen and train them up. Hey, I don't want to tell you how to run your business. Well, I'm your agent, so yeah, I want to tell you how to run your business. Why don't you spend some more cash to train your pit crew in the Busch series? It may help you get that extra time you need to win some races. Hey, buddy. Look, I've noticed your pit crew fumbling around in the pits during your Nextel Cup races. This is the big time. You need a big-time crew. So go to the pit crew screen, it's in your race shop, you know where it is, and train them up when you have the time. This is important. Alright, man. Your crew chief is lacking experience in the Craftsman Truck Series. I don't care how skilled you think your crew is. If this guy doesn't know what he's doing, your pit times are going to continue to soar. Now, when you get the chance, go to your pit crew screen and purchase some training. I think you're going to notice a difference right away. Alright, man, I gotta tell you, your crew chief, he's not up to being a Busch Series chief, man. I don't care how skilled you think the guy is. He doesn't know what he's doing. Your pit times are garbage. Now, when you get the chance, go to your pit crew screen and get yourself some training. You're gonna notice the difference, and it's gonna pay off. Hey, your crew chief, man, I gotta tell you, he's lacking experience. This is the Nextel Cup Series. You need a guy that knows what he's doing. Now, I don't care how good you think this guy is, he's not worth his weight in beef jerky. Your pit times are horrid. Now, when you get the chance, go to your pit crew screen and get this guy some much-needed training. You're gonna need it to compete at this level. You gotta trust Ace. Okay, and now that you're an owner, you're in charge of setting your merchandise prices. You can charge what you want, but sales are gonna depend on the number of fans that you currently have. So if you have a lot of fans, you can probably charge more money. No fans, and you're gonna have a hard time unloading this stuff. Hey, it's Ace here. Man, I gotta tell you, your merchandise prices are out of control, don't you think? It's no wonder people aren't buying this stuff. Lower the prices a bit, man. It's gonna help us all out. Hey, it's Ace, buddy. Now, I was strolling around the merchandise area at the track last week comparing prices. Now, compared to some of the other drivers in your skill range, your stuff is priced way too low. Why don't you go ahead and bump up the prices a little? Just don't get too crazy. Hey, it's Ace. And have I got some great news for you? Looks like your merchandise prices are set just right. This stuff is selling like hotcakes, and I think we're gonna see some really good revenue coming as a result. You know, old Ace gets a percentage. Hey, it's Ace calling with a tip. This is your sponsor screen. As an owner, you've got to be able to manage your sponsor deals. These guys are gonna give you the money that you need to fund your operation. Hey man, I've got some sponsorship offers lined up for you. So go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. You can review them and see if you're interested. Hey man, it's Ace again. I got some sponsorship offers lined up for you. If you want to check them out, go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. You can review them. Let me know if you're interested. I know you will be. What's going on, buddy? It's Ace here. Doing my job as always. Got some sponsorship offers in the works. If you want to review them, go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. Check them out and get back to me if you're interested. What's going on, buddy? It's Ace. Looking out for you as always. Got some new sponsors lined up for you. Go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. Check them out. I'll give you a call later and see if you're interested. What's going on, buddy? Ace has been working overtime for his favorite client. We got some sponsorship deals lined up for you. Why don't you go to the sponsor screen in the race shop, check them out, see what you like, see what's interesting for you. Hey, I just got off the phone with your Featherlite modified team sponsor, and they are thrilled with your performance. They want to sign with you again. Go to the sponsor screen in the race shop to view the details. Hey man, it's Ace, and I just got off the phone with your Featherlite modified team sponsor. They love you, baby. How could they not? Everybody loves you. They want to sign you again. So go to the sponsor screen in the race shop and check out the details. What's going on, man? It's Ace here. Just hung up with the Featherlite modified team sponsor. Let me tell you, these guys couldn't be happier with how you're performing on the track, so obviously they want to sign you again. Ace is taking care of all the details. All you gotta do is go to the sponsor screen in the race shop and check them out. Hey, who loves you, baby? That's right, Ace loves you. You know who else loves you? The Featherlite modified team sponsor. They couldn't love you more. They want to sign you again. Old Ace, he's taking care of all the fine print. You just gotta go to the sponsor screen in the race shop, check it out. Hey, I just got off the phone with your Craftsman truck team sponsor, and they're thrilled with your performance. They want to sign with you again. Go to the sponsor screen in the race shop and you can see the details. What's going on, buddy? It's Ace. I was talking to the Craftsman truck team sponsor. Obviously, they want to sign you again. Why wouldn't they? You've been phenomenal on the track. They're thrilled with you. Go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. You can see their offer. What's going on, man? Ace here. I was just talking to the Craftsman truck team sponsor. They love you. Your performance on the track has been phenomenal, and it's going to be reflected in your latest renewal deal. So if you want to sign with them again, go to the sponsor screen in the race shop, check out the offer. Hey, it's Ace, just checking in on his favorite Craftsman truck driver. You know, your team sponsor is thinking that your performance has been phenomenal lately, so obviously they want to renew, thanks to your old pal Ace here. If you want to sign with them again, you know where to go. It's the sponsor screen in the race shop, and you can see the details. Hey, I just got off the phone with your Busch Series team sponsor. They couldn't be happier with your performance. They want to sign with you again. Go to the sponsor screen in the race shop to view the details. What's going on, man? Ace Moneymaker. As always, I'm at your service. You're gonna love what I got lined up for you. Just talked to the Busch Series team sponsor. They can't wait to re-sign you. If you keep up the good work on the track, more like this is gonna come. Go to the sponsor screen in the race shop, and you can see what I'm talking about. What's going on, man? Ace here. Your Busch Series team sponsor couldn't be happier with your performance, so obviously they want to re-sign. If you want to check out the details, all you got to do is go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. You can see what they got for you. Hey, just got off the phone with your Nextel Cup sponsor. They are thrilled with your performance. They want to sign with you again. So go to the sponsor screen in the race shop to view the details. Hey, it's Ace. I just hooked up with the Nextel Cup sponsor that you've got, and they can't wait to get your name on the dotted line again. They want you. Everybody wants you. That's what you get when you got Ace as an agent. So go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. You can see what's going on. What's going on, man? You know who this is. It's Ace. And I'm calling you with good news. I just talked to the Nextel Cup sponsor you got. These guys, seeing you driving around the track, they are salivating at the thought of re-signing you. So why don't you go check out their offer? It's on the sponsor screen in the race shop. What's going on, buddy? It's Ace. Let me tell you something. Your Nextel Cup sponsor is happier than a pig in slop at how you've been driving around that track. So obviously, they want your name on the dotted line yet again. So why don't you go to the sponsor screen in the race shop and see what they have to offer. Your Featherlite modified sponsor wasn't too happy with your performance this season, so they've decided not to renew with you this year. Go to the sponsor screen in your race shop, and old Ace has some new sponsorships lined up for you. What's going on, man? You know who this is. It's Ace. You know Ace is all about the bling-bling. That's why I'm not too pleased to tell you that your Featherlite modified sponsor was none too pleased with your performance this season. You're not going to be able to renew with them, guy. But good thing for you, old Ace is your agent. I've already got some new sponsorships lined up for you. Go to the sponsor screen in the race shop and check them out. Hey, man, Ace here. Let me tell you something. Your Featherlite modified sponsor, they weren't thrilled. They didn't like your performance this season, so they're not going to renew with you. So that's a shame, but good old Ace is looking out for you. You go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. I got some new sponsorship offers on the table. And remember, it's the vertical pedal on the right. What's going on, man? It's Ace. And I'm sorry, but your Featherlite modified sponsor was none too pleased with how you ran. It was a bad season, it's okay. Instead of giving you a shoulder to cry on, I'm going to get you some more money out there. I've already got you some sponsorship offers lined up, so go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. You know this, and you can see what I mean. Your Craftsman truck sponsor wasn't too pleased with your performance this season. They've decided not to renew with you this year. But go to the sponsor screen in your race shop, and I've got some new sponsorships lined up for you. What's going on, buddy? It's Ace. Man, I got some news for you you're not going to like to hear. Your Craftsman truck sponsor, they're dropping you like a bad habit. They weren't too happy with your performance this season, as I'm sure you weren't either. But you know what? We're looking ahead here. Ace always looks ahead. That's why I've already got some new sponsorships lined up for you. Go to the sponsor screen in the race shop, see the details. How's my favorite client doing? It's Ace. I unfortunately am the bearer of bad news. Don't kill the messenger. But your Craftsman truck sponsor, they don't want you anymore. I mean, who can blame them after the season you had? But that's okay, because Ace believes in you. That's why I've already got some sponsorship offers lined up and ready for you to view at the sponsor screen in the race shop. How's it going, buddy? It's Ace, here to tell you how it's going. It's not going so hot. You lost your sponsor after that season. But you know what? You can bounce back. You do it with new sponsorships that Ace has lined up for you. Go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. Peruse at your leisure. Your Busch Series sponsor was none too pleased with your performance this season. They've decided not to renew with you this year. But old Ace has some more sponsors lined up for you, so go to the sponsor screen in your race shop and you can check them out. What's going on, man? How's my favorite client? Well, you're still my favorite client despite the fact that somehow you managed to lose your Busch Series sponsor. Well, I say somehow, you didn't do so hot on the track. That's what happens in the racing business. But that's okay. Ace here, he's been in the business longer than you, so he knows how to get sponsorship deals lined up real quick and in a hurry. So go to the sponsor screen in the race shop and you can see what I mean. What's going on, buddy? How's life on the Busch Series circuit? Not so hot for you, because you don't have a sponsor anymore. But you know what? Ace knows how to take care of his clients. That's why I've already got some deals lined up for you. You want to get a new sponsor, you got to go to the sponsor screen in the race shop, and you can see what Ace has done for his favorite client. What's going on, man? It's Ace. Are you sitting down? Because let me tell you, I have to inform you that your Busch Series sponsor hated your performance this season. I wasn't too happy with it either, but that's okay. Just because you didn't get renewed doesn't mean your career in this series is over, because old Ace, he's always working. That's why I have new sponsorships lined up for you already. Go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. You know where it is. Your Nextel Cup sponsor wasn't too happy with your performance this year, so they've decided not to renew with you for this season. Go to the sponsor screen in your race shop, and old Ace is taking care of you with some new sponsorships. Hey man, it's Ace. You having fun on the Nextel Cup circuit? Well, that's good, because that's about the only thing you got going for you, because you've already lost your sponsor. They've decided not to renew with you this year, but that's alright. Old Ace, he knows how to pick up the pieces and move on. If you want to check out the new sponsorship deals I have lined up for you, go to the sponsor screen in the race shop. Hey man, it's Ace. And you know what? If you're going to be driving in the Nextel Cup, you need to perform, baby, if you want to keep your sponsors. It's all about the bling bling. Unfortunately, you don't have any because you don't have a sponsor. But you can remedy that by going to the sponsor screen in your race shop and see the new deals that Ace has arranged. Hey, it's Ace. And, I'm sorry, man, but your Nextel Cup sponsor, they weren't too thrilled with your performance this season, and, yeah, they're not going to renew with you this year. But that's okay, because old Ace already got some new deals in the works. Check them out at the sponsor screen in the race shop. Hey, buddy, it's Ace. I want you to be careful. Your Featherlite modified sponsor is looking for you to run a little better out there. You might want to pick it up a bit or they may back out on us. What's going on, man? It's Ace. I gotta warn you, your Featherlite modified sponsor is looking for you to run a little bit better out there. So, pick up the pace a little bit or they're gonna back out on us. What's going on, man? It's Ace here, and your Featherlite modified sponsor is thinking they might have made a mistake by signing you. I gotta tell you, Ace has got your back. What you need to do for me is pick it up out there on the track and show them that you're worth the money. Ace Moneymaker, at your service. You know what? I can make you more money if you pick it up out there on the track. Your Featherlite modified sponsor is looking for you to do a little bit better. Hey, it's Ace here. And, listen, man. You're driving like a little old lady out there, and your Featherlite modified sponsor is not happy. So to keep them from backing out on us, make sure that you speed it up a little bit out there on the track. Hey, it's Ace. I need you to be careful, man. Your Craftsman truck sponsor is looking for you to run a little better out there. You might want to pick it up a bit, because they could back out on us. What's going on, man? It's Ace. I'm here with a little word of warning. Your Craftsman truck sponsor doesn't think you're driving so hot. I gotta be honest with you, neither do I. But I know you have it in you to pick it up and keep this sponsor rolling. Hey, it's Ace. How are things going on the Craftsman truck circuit? I'll tell you how they're going, not so hot. You need to perform better, buddy. Your sponsor's talking about backing out. We can't be having that now, can we? I hope you got a second, buddy, because Ace needs to talk to you. Your Craftsman truck sponsor, they're none too pleased. They need to see some improvement from you out there if they're going to keep shelling out money to you. Let's go. Pick it up out there. You think my kids feed themselves? What's going on, man? Your Craftsman truck sponsor, they've been talking to Ace. They want to see some improvement on the track. I don't care if you got to get better in the pits, get better on the track, do what you got to do, but pick it up or we're going to lose the sponsorship. Hey, bud, it's Ace. I got to tell you, your Busch Series sponsor might be backing out on us. You got to turn it up and run a little better out there. Hey, buddy. You know it's Ace. And you can tell by the tone of my voice I'm not happy. And I'm never happy when I'm about to lose money. You're going to lose money too if you don't pick it up out there. Your Busch Series sponsor needs to see results. So get it together or we're going to lose some cash. Hey, thanks for picking up the phone, buddy. As you can tell by your caller ID, it's Ace. And, you know I'm not happy, because you know how you've been driving. But I got all the faith in the world that you'll pick it up, and your Busch Series sponsor is going to regret even doubting Ace's favorite client. What's going on, man? Ace Moneymaker. And, I'm telling you, your Busch Series sponsor is going to back out real quick and in a hurry if you don't pick it up out there on the track. So do me a favor, step it up a bit, would you? Hey, man, it's Ace here. You didn't work all your way up to the Nextel Cup just to have your sponsor back out on you because you don't know how to run. Let's pick it up out there. All right, guy. Ace goes through all the trouble of getting you up to the Nextel Cup. Now, you did the driving, but Ace did the negotiating, and now your sponsor's looking to back out. You're in the big time now. I got a new wife. She's expensive. You need to pick it up or I'm gonna lose her, and you're gonna lose your sponsor. Hey, Ace here. And you know what? Your Nextel Cup sponsor? Not so happy. They thought they were getting a big league driver, and I told them they are. So why don't you do your best to prove me right and them wrong? What's going on, guy? It's Ace here. And you know what? The Nextel Cup, it's for drivers that are at the top of their game. And you don't look like you're at the top of your game. Your sponsor's talking about backing out. So let's prevent that from happening by you tearing it up a bit more in the coming weeks. Hey man, it's Ace. And I gotta tell you, if you're happy with your performance so far this season, you're the only one. Because Ace isn't happy, and your Nextel Cup sponsor, they are definitely not happy. So, let's move a little bit, let's get some higher finishes, get some points on the board, and we'll keep our sponsor. What's going on, man? It's Ace. I mean, I know the Nextel Cup is tough. You're running against the best, but you know what? You are the best. That's what I've been telling your sponsor. They're looking to back out. I'm telling them to stick with you and with Ace. So pick it up a bit on the track, and we're not going to have any problems with them anymore.
It's Ryan here. Way to go. You got a championship under your belt. I knew you had it in you. Congratulations.
All right, you got a championship under your belt. Way to go, man. I knew you had it in you. Who believes in you? That's right, your agent Ace. Hey, man. Old Ace never doubted for a second that you had what it takes. Great work. You are definitely on your way now. Whoa, are you making my job easy? You're well on your way to becoming a NASCAR legend. Hey, you keep this up, and I'm going to be putting you in the Nextel Cup Series real soon. Hey, congratulations, man. You just won the chase for the Cup. Keep it up, and you just might be the next NASCAR legend. And old Ace here is going to be the next NASCAR legend's agent. There it is, Chief. You've just completed your fight to the top. I got to tell you, it's been amazing working with you all these years, building you into a NASCAR legend. I gotta tell you, though, your legacy doesn't have to end here. You owe it to your fans, you owe it to the sport to keep on racing. Now, I'm gonna be around as always, so maybe we should start talking about upping my percentage a little bit.